Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first video of this channel. Now, in case you couldn't already tell, or you can't read the title for some reason, this is Far Cry 3. And the reason I'm playing Far Cry 3 and not Call of Duty, I guess, because I think a lot of people who start off channels really early kind of go to Call of Duty for like a default, like channel starter, I guess. Some people make like montages and they try and get popular doing that. Some people just do gameplay videos, which I guess I'm doing right now, but for a different game. And I think the reason I'm not starting with Call of Duty is because I don't really like Black Ops 2 that much. And I know there's other Call of Duties out there that I might upload gameplay of, but for now I'm just gonna stick to Far Cry because I think it's new. I don't really see a lot of people uploading Far Cry 3 stuff. I mean, there's single player videos out there, but I don't think a lot of people have really uploaded or took a look at the multiplayer. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to do that myself. And back to the reason why I didn't upload Black Ops 2. And to be honest, I don't really like that game that much. I know it may be shocking to some people because they might think that Black Ops 2 is the greatest Call of Duty out there, but to me, it's just not that fun. I don't really find it fun. It's really frustrating. And I think the reason it's most frustrating is because the maps aren't very well designed, and also a big part of it is the matchmaking system that they're doing. I was to understand with the matchmaking for Black Ops 2, it's ranked matchmaking. Well, not really ranked, but they put you in lobbies with people who have greater or equal skill value to yours. And I know to some people that might be a good thing, because you might think that, oh, well, if you play against people who are better than you, that's going to make you better at the game. But with this game, it's definitely not the case. I have played a lot of games of Black Ops 2, and I don't think I've done good in a single game. I know a lot of people don't care about like your KD ratio, but in normal Call of Duty games, I like to keep mine above 1, or somewhere between 1 and like 1.5. And I'm definitely a good player, so I can do that with a lot of the games. But with Black Ops 2, it's really bad. I think last time I checked, or last time I played, it was like 2 months ago. And I think it was 0.7 something. And to me, that's really bad. I mean, when I play Call of Duty, I don't care about the score, or I don't care about doing good in every game I play or winning every game I play. I play it because I want to have fun. And when I play Black Ops 2, I just don't have fun when I play it. There's a lot of moments when I just get really frustrated and I want to quit. And part of that is due to the players who play that game. And I think the way they made the matchmaking and the way they make the score streaks is they encourage players to camp objectives, because you get more points for, like in Dom, for instance, if you capture a neutral flag, so like the starting flag you have right in front of you when you start the game, you get 50 points, I think. And then if you cap an enemy flag, you get 250. And if you're sitting at a flag and you kill someone like trying to kill you while you're trying to take the flag, you'll get another 200 points plus the normal points you'd get for getting the kill. And if you're running UAV, that's 90% of the UAV right there. I think UAV is only like 350 points or 375 or something like that. And that's also another reason I don't like the game, is they reward you for camping. I haven't really played much of the other game types. I played Kill Confirmed and like Team Deathmatch, of course, and Dom, and that's pretty much it. I haven't really had the chance to play any of the other game types because I would just get too frustrated with the game, and I don't think that it would be very fun if I was just always pissed off playing that game. Because I think when a lot of people play video games, they play it to have fun. And I know there are some people out there that are just like the hardcore gamers that have to do good in every game or else they quit because they don't want their KD to go down. And I'm not really one of those players. When I play Call of Duty, I want to sit down, relax, forget about all the stress that happened during the day, and just have fun. Get a bunch of people together, play a couple games, have some laughs, have fun, and just have a good time. But when I play Black Ops, like me and my friend tried to play it, and we've completely exhausted all of our efforts to try and have fun on that game. I think the only time we've actually had a good time playing that game is in combat training. And I mean, combat training, I don't think it can ever be bad, because you can just set the bots to recruit, and you can set like 1v9 or 2v9, and you can just use random stupid weapons. I think in Black Ops, we found like a class generator, and I would just hit the roll the dice button, and it would generate like a random class, and we would use that for the game. And I think for some of them, it was like a Kaparis rapid fire or something, and it was just ridiculous. But we had a lot of fun doing that. And with Black Ops 2, I mean, I guess you can still do that and have fun with it, but I don't really feel okay paying $60 just to play the combat training. And zombies is fun too, I guess, for a little bit. But after a while, it just gets kind of boring. Transit, it's a cool idea, but I think they need to do more regular maps, like Kino, and put some more maps in there. Like, I always go back to the World at War maps when I'm talking to my friends about this, because I really like those maps. They're simple, they're really fun to play, and there's a lot of different strategies you can do. I remember back in World at War, before people started doing the circled train in certain areas of every map, there was a few like holding points. I remember in Darius, there was, like from the starting room, you'd open up the door to the right, and you'd sit over near the electrical trap, and you'd have 2 people in the front, or maybe 3 people in the front, in like the really long hallway or alleyway thing, and you have 1 person watching the window in the back. And after every 5 or 6 waves, they would keep a zombie, and everybody can go upgrade weapons and buy perks again if they went down or got new weapons and upgraded them. And that was really fun. If you get a good group of friends together and you sit down and you actually like try different strategies, and you don't worry about getting far, you can actually have a really fun time. But I think that's enough about Black Ops and Call of Duty, considering this is a Far Cry 3 video. But with Far Cry 3, I am really liking this game. The single player is probably my favorite part of, well, of course it's my favorite part of this game, but it's probably one of my favorite games this year. And I say that because the free roam element of Far Cry 3 is just absolutely amazing. There's so many things you can do, and there's also so many things you don't have to do. I'm at the point in the game now where you can choose to go to this guy's island or not, and I don't really want to do that because there's still a lot of other stuff I have to explore on the island. So I'm just kind of ignoring the story mission for now, and I'm just going around hunting, crafting more ammo boxes and ammo, I don't know what to call it, ammo pouches, I guess, and exploring caves and finding relics and doing all that fun stuff. And I'm really having a good time with it, and I really like that about the game. I like the free roam element of any game, really. And I'm not sure if Far Cry 2 had a free roam element. I haven't really played that game that much. I think I have like an hour or 2 into it, and that's about it. But if it does, then I might go back to it after I finish Far Cry 3 and see how that game's like. But I definitely think Far Cry 3 has a lot of replayability in the single player. I'm playing it on normal, I think. I don't really play normal for most of my games that I start out with. And then after I beat it, I go up to the higher difficulty, which I guess most people do. But I'm really having a lot of fun with it. And I think if you would play it on a harder difficulty, then the bandit camps would definitely be a lot harder of a challenge. And I think hunting might be a little harder because you do come across some very annoying animals. And if they come in packs, then you'd better have a gun with a lot of ammo. And don't try arrows if you're coming up against a bear. They take like 5 arrows. It's ridiculous. But anyway, onto the multiplayer. I really think they did a good job with the multiplayer on this game. I really like the idea that instead of like a last stand kind of thing where you pull out your gun, you just kind of go down and your teammates have a choice whether to pick you up or not. I'm not sure if the kill streak stays the same or like stays with you when you go down if your teammate picks you up. I'm assuming it will, because I mean if it doesn't, then that'd be kind of ridiculous. Then I don't really know why they would have the ability to pick you back up unless you were like playing Dom and you were capping a flag and people could just continuously pick you back up. But other than that, there's a lot of really cool things about the multiplayer. I haven't gotten to this yet, but there's a tattoo editor. I have no idea what that is, but I'm thinking it's kind of like the Black Ops emblem editor. I haven't really seen people that high of a level. I think you have to get to 44 to get the tattoo editor. And since there's not a lot of people playing the multiplayer, I haven't really seen many people above level 20. But yeah, that's another thing I want to talk about, is that there's not a lot of people playing this game. And I think it's mostly because of, like, not a lot of people know about it, or not a lot of people know, or they probably think it's like just kind of like an add-on that they put in, like they didn't really work on it too hard and they just put it in there for extra replayability, I guess, or they want people to get it to, or because I guess some people only buy games for multiplayer, and I'm thinking they tried to reach out to those players and try and get them kind of hooked in. And if they see the multiplayer, they like the multiplayer, and then they get bored with the multiplayer, and then they go to single player, and then they get engulfed in the story, because it's a very good story for Far Cry 3. A lot of twists and shocking events that happen. Not going to spoil anything, but yeah, I think the multiplayer was a really good idea, and I haven't touched a lot of the other game types or game modes other than Domination and Team Deathmatch. I know there's Transmission and like Firestorm or Fire something. I think I played one game of the Fire one, but I never really understood what I was doing. Probably because I joined like halfway through. But there's 4 barrels. You have 2 barrels, and the enemy has 2 barrels, and you have to ignite one of their barrels on fire, and then you have to capture a radio tower in the middle of the map. And then past that, I have no idea what happens. Actually, the first game I played of that game type, I got to the radio tower part, and then I lagged out, or the host quit and it kicked me out, or something stupid like that. But I mean, there's nothing really I can do about that, but I'll probably go back into it and look into it and see how that game type's played, because it looks like it could be really cool if you get a good team together and you work together. Because I think, well, really any game with multiplayer is fun if you have a good team with you. But yeah, coming to end of this video soon. Just got like another minute left. This map, I think it's called Jungle, and it's really cool. There's not a lot of choke points, which is a good thing, because I'm pretty sure with Black Ops 2, it was like all choke points on every map, and that's another reason why it's not very fun. But with this game, there's a lot of different routes you can take for every map, and there's a lot of cool different things you can, like a kind of like flanking routes, I guess, to try and get around to the opposite side of the map to try and flank your opponents and take them off guard. But I know there's another map, it's like a boat map, or there's like a boat in the map or something, and there's like a bunch of mounted machine guns on there, and that map's pretty cool. I'll try and get another gameplay video of that map and post it up here so you guys know what I'm talking about. But other than that, game's about to end, and I mean, ending impressions on Far Cry 3 multiplayer, it's really fun. I really enjoy it. I might go back to this as kind of like my default Call of Duty type game, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna let the video play out here, and my score will be at the end of the video, and I will see you next time.